while though. It's been a while. The ban list came out like it's been weeks now at this point. Okay, we're gonna see Julian go first. I'm just surprised that he's been grinding this hard because like it's like a fake format. Let us bet on this match. Okay, I will. And then yeah, timer starts right now, right when y'all start. Okay, I'll do a very quick prediction. It's gonna be a very quick prediction though. It's gonna be quick. So Maliss versus Mitsu, and we're doing a 30-second prediction. So if you want to predict on who's gonna win, go ahead, predict right now. Go ahead, predict right now. Obviously, Maliss is at the advantage with them going first, but then you also see him normal summon backup, and it's like, that's a pretty bad start. It's a pretty bad start. But backup's going through. Go ahead, search Dormouse, discard Fua. Discards Fua. Okay, so what? Yeah, do they have... Okay. I was gonna say, is it Field Spell in the cat, or... But it's just a lure. Okay, so the opponent dropped Fua on us, on res, so that way we couldn't turn back up into a Link 1 and go from there, which I think is okay. I mean, realistically, I don't see why we'd be making a Link 1 there, right? Like, the next play, if they search Dormouse, discard Fua, I think I would expect Field Spell or a lure. If they discard Dormouse, I would expect maybe like a March Hare or Bestial in hand. Even then, I don't think I would drop Fua. Maybe? No, you actually maybe do. I guess it also depends on what's in their hand. Because their deck plays Dominus Impulse, and maybe keeping the opponent off of YuGiOh helps make your Dominus Impulse more impactful there, especially if they did have Field Spell next. Allure draws into Ash potentially. They dropped Fua before they activated Allure. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, you activate Fua in response to Allure. But they went back up, search, discard Fua, and then drop Fua, and then activate Allure. To play around Impulse. So you would want to make a Link 1 before Field Spell to play around Impulse? Yeah. Is that not right? Are we... Yeah, that works. Yeah, like you could turn back up into a Link 1 and then Field Spell to be Impulse. I think that makes sense. The way you're typing it, Lund, makes me feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I feel like that's right. So I'm gonna stick by it. Dormouse effect, go banish. I was just thinking like all the thought process of them. I like thinking through the thought process of stuff. I'm saying that his next play was going to be make YuGiOh to activate Field next. Yeah. No. I think that's fine. Because I was thinking of them. I was thinking of their plays first and what they could have. I forgot that they played Impulse. And then once I saw them play Impulse, like once I remember that they played Impulse, then it was like, okay, yeah, it makes more sense to Fua on res. Otherwise, you don't really care about them making YuGiOh. I guess it really depends what you have. But this is looking good here. We're comboing under the Fua. This is like... Okay. It does not look like we're big comboing under Fua, but we're going to do a little combo under Fua. Cyber's Wicked's really good against the opponent's deck. Especially the pure Mitsu build. Like, if they're playing the Ryzeal build, they at least have Mirror Logic. But Wicked can be really good against the pure Mitsu build. Break this weekend. Go back to your spreadsheets, bro. Okay, so they went Terraforming for Field Spell, and now they're trying to decide if they want to keep going or not. They've already used all the little names. But they could, like, Field Spell on the March Hare, you know, just get that card to hand. That card's really good. Yeah, I guess maybe they're also deciding how many more draws they could potentially give the opponent. But no, they're just going to go set 2. And then pass turn. Okay. So now Mitsurugi's starting with 7 cards in hand. Isn't it better we go Ransom here? I don't know what they have. Like, they could have drawn... Like, honestly, I think it's fine to go Crypto, right? Because, like, if you... Well, okay, it depends. It really depends, right? Because Red Ransom can grab out Malice in the Mirror. But, like... That's 2 interruptions, technically, because you get the White Rabbit, but who knows? They might already have a way to write White Rabbit. So it's like, it's 2 interruptions either way. Red Ransom does give you more follow-up, but then they Terraforming for Field Spell, so we know they don't need Field Spell. for follow-up because they already have it. It's like a little weird here. It's a little weird here. I think this is like fine though. Normally, like, I feel like normally Cryptor would be a better interruption than the spell. I mean, spell would be insane here because they started with normal Saji. But the deck normally doesn't start with normal Saji. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, stopping Saji, like, negating Saji is the key. It's like one of the key points to playing against this deck. It's such a good choke point. How should this ransom get answered anyways? Wicked pseudo FTK versus pure Mitsu. Yeah. Cyber's Wicked's crazy against pure Mitsu. 7 cards in hand. He starts with normal Saji. Damn. He probably plays 2 Saji because he's playing like pure Mitsu. Actually, I'm not sure what the standard ratio is for like pure Mitsu because I tried pure Mitsu originally. And I felt like I couldn't play 1 Saji. I felt like I had to play 2. But now I'm better with the deck, so maybe I could go back and play 1. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, like 3 Arasama, 2 Saji, 1 Kusanagi. That checks out. Actually, I don't know if it would check out. I don't know. But something like that, yeah. Something like that. I don't know if I'd want to play that many normal summons, though. I feel like I really hate drawing multiple normal summons. Especially like nowadays Yu-Gi-Oh! Like if you draw multiple cards that all they do is work with normal summons, like it becomes really awkward to push through boards or push through hand traps. I think it depends on how well they work together and everything. Will Fiendsmith still be popular for Providence? Probably not. I doubt there's going to be that much Fiendsmith. There'll probably be some though. It's not like the deck's going to completely die off or anything. Okay, so they're going to Ash the Prayer. But Prayer's really good there. Honestly, it's crazy how long it took them to even chain the Prayer. Am I tripping? We activated it. It took them... That's crazy. It took them 40 seconds to activate the Prayer, then it took us 40 seconds to Ash it. Because, like, I'm activating that Prayer with the quickness. The quickness. Maybe that tells us something about their hand. Maybe they have Habakiri in hand. I think they have a ritual monster, right? If that's how they... If they had to think on this, they might have a ritual monster in hand. Because they were thinking about maybe tributing off a ritual monster, you know, searching a level 4, summoning it, having a rank 4 set up. They were thinking about that stuff. And then they decided, no, I just need to activate Prayer, tribute Saji, try to let Saji resolve. But now they're going to go ritual spell summon from deck. They do not have Dominus Impulse to stop this. So they're going to go ahead... Tribute Murakumo from hand to summon out from deck another Murakumo. And then new Chain Link. We get the Murakumo Graveyard effect to try to go ahead and search. And then does not activate the Murakumo on field effect because the opponent controls Cyber's Wicked. So it cannot be destroyed by card effects. And this cannot be destroyed by card effects. So it does nothing. Except for Chain Block. But they already baited Ash, so it doesn't even matter. Is Pure Mitsu really the... Wait, is Pure Mitsu really the goo? Razio just seems so much stronger, but I don't play it. I think there's good things about each build. Like, this build also gets the... I mean, we haven't even seen them play pre-prep yet. I don't think I've seen them activate pre-prep at all this tournament. But, like, pre-prep is another card that helps you beat, like, Dominus Impulse if you play Pure... Stuff like that. They don't know the goo. It says Grady Bargers. Being able to play Dominus is huge. Yeah, Dominus is nice. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, being able to play that card's nice if you think everyone's going to play Mitsurugi and Maliss, which a lot of people are going to be playing Mitsurugi and Maliss. So being able to play Dominus Impulse in your deck, that's just like a solid hand trap. Like other people, if they want to play a hand trap in that spot... They're probably putting in Valor, and you get to put in Dominus Impulse. I think Dominus Impulse is, like, much stronger. Pure being better versus the Charmies is nice. Yeah, way better into the Charmies. This deck is crazy in the Charmies, actually. Like, crazy nice into them. Because you just don't do enough. Like, Fu is good if they activated it on Habakiri. Like, sure, if I have to summon from deck off Ritual Spell, and if I want to make IP, you'll draw 3. But even then, that's like, it's like peak. That's like peak combo. Like I'm doing my biggest combo and you're drawing 3. So now they're gonna go activate ritual spell. To special summon out from hand. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, the last one was from deck. This one has to be from hand. Summon out Futso. And now, they already went through Saji, Kusanagi. They're just gonna dump Habakuri, yeah. I was gonna say, they don't have, like, enough level 4s to get true value off of. All they have is, like, Aramasa, and that just adds a blank to hand. Like, add a not real card to hand. Does Pure play 3/1/1 Ritual Monster? They play 2 Murakumo, 1 Futso, 3 Habakuri. Oh, also, they added Prayer there, right? Yeah, they added Prayer. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Now we're gonna go activate MTP. Our opponent does have Murakumo, which could force us to try to discard a card here. Hey, shout out to K2 Sun with the sub with the... Wait. K2 Sun with the sub with the prime. Thank you. I appreciate you. We're at 45 out of the 200 sub goal. Which, to be fair, the sub goal is, like... It's, like, kind of crazy. Because, like, I haven't streamed as much. So it's, like, impossible for me to hit 200 subs. But I will be streaming more. The time will come. The time will come. I will... If the YCS is streamed next weekend, I'm going to stream all of that. But I don't know if it's going to be streamed or not. Interesting. Said, why not chain Omno there? Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't chain Murakumo. Because, like, they for sure discard if you do that. But I guess maybe we're afraid of the discard? I don't know, it's, like, not real. I guess if they discard March Hare and search March Hare, then they could March Hare, banish March Hare to add back March Hare. Is that what it? I don't know. Because they're gonna have, like, if they summon, they're gonna get the search, and they'll have even more free discards for later. But now Mirror, bring out the Murakumo, and then they have Futso effect, and now they're gonna go activate Cryptor, putting back the cat to go banish. Yeah, and they just submit the feat. So. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like, sometimes you think, like, oh, dude, I'm doing so much, blah, 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 but, like, realistically, older cards, I guess, like, they did get hit with Imperm, and then they chained Prayer, then they got hit with Ash, so that hurt, but, like, they still resolved Saji, and then still got the resolve. A ritual spell just didn't matter, because they just can't beat 2 banishes, plus infinite follow-up. On the FAQ, they said it would be streamed. God, yes! They said maid costume for 200 subs. God, no! God, no. God, no. God, no. God, no. Maid costume is crazy. That's not even like a YuGiOh cosplay. That's just like a fetish. That's like, it's just not even YuGiOh. It's just not even YuGiOh. You just want to see me in a skirt? But okay, they're going to go ahead, set 2, pass. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's looking like Julian Kahn's about to win the tournament with Maliss. But, to be fair, those set cards, like Solemn Strike, Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, could be something like that. It obviously could just be like an Imperm plus a Solemn. I guess it could be another Floodgate if they play it. I don't think enough people play Floodgates, though. I think it's just most likely a Solemn. It could be called by, I guess. It's pretty low. I think one's Imperm. I think that's fair. Dragon Maid cosplay. Oh my god, stop. Sanctum, Sad Face. Node, Ritual Spell, Kusanagi, Trap. They don't play Raziels. They don't play Raziels. So, Ritual Spell, Kusanagi, Trap. There we go. And they have the I Meet You to search. They have, like, good starter, good extender. So now make Lingeriba. Now we can go backup effect. They said think. They are revealing too much with this think, I think. Because they're going to end up saying okay to this. Yeah, they're going to say okay to this. This is just cap. I don't believe in the cap. I love it when people try capping like this to me, though. I love it. Like, I played against Landon Oliver at Vegas, and I was comboing, and I had, like, Duel on board, and then I went, like, special summon 2 Ryzeal names. I went, like, node send special back, and he goes, think on summon, and he goes, okay, that's good. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you don't have Nib. And I'm like, don't try bluffing it like this. That's not real. I was like, dude, I'm going to make Detonator. What do you think I'm going to do? Not make Detonator to play around Nib? That just plays... that's not real. That technically plays in the Nib harder. And I was like, obviously, I'm going to make the Detonator here. But it's fair. It's fair to hit people with bluffs. I'm not hating on him for that. It's just like, wow, bro. I'm really out here getting hit with these crazy bluffs. And it's just not real, bro. Bluffing's not real. Like, it is real, but it's not real. Most of the time, it's just like, I don't know. Most of the time, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you can get real reads on the opponent. That does come up. But disrespected by bluffing? Yeah, really. I was like, that dude. I was like, no way, no way. I even brought it up after game 1. I was like, you really tried to hit me with that? I was like, that's kind of disrespectful. So you think I'm going to fall for that? Obviously, I'm overlaying for Detonator. I'm not falling for it. Only in DB, right? Yeah. I will call judge for attempt to misrepresent game state. There's nothing wrong with that. Because what if he had Valor? What if he just wanted the Valor node on summon of me bringing a monster back? You know what I mean? Like, could have been anything. He also said think. He didn't say, I have a response. He said think. Maybe he just wanted to make sure that I did my cards legally. You know, maybe he thought I did something illegally, and he was just saying think to say, like, wait a second, let me make sure this was all legal. Okay, called by... It actually was called by Set. Okay. Chain March Hare. Oh my gosh. They targeted White Rabbit. They said, yeah, chain called by. And now we get the Chain March Hare banishing the White Rabbit. Okay. At least we still don't get the body off Splash Mage, at least. Get a few bodies here. This is looking like a 5. I was gonna say it's looking like over 5 summons. That's what, 6? 1, 2... It doesn't even matter. Oh, over 5. Well, it was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was 6. Okay. I knew it was over 5. So I'm confused. Where my misclick, my bad. Okay. Yeah, didn't mean to send that to grave. Turns the token into the Ojama blue token. Okay. I wish the opponent would have argued that. That'd have been funny. That'd have been funny. Just be like, no, you have to use the token I give you. That Konami was fine with bluffing. Why don't they have toggle all for Master Duel? I don't know. You're not allowed to bluff. You can't bluff at tournaments. When I was talking about that thing with Landon, I was talking about we were playing for fun at the hotel near the venue. And that was like my interpretation of the game state. He was not bluffing. We at DB Grinder Corporation would never bluff at Konami events. We follow the rules to the T. Me and all my friends, we all follow the rules to a T. We would never do anything that Konami does not allow. Bluffing is a part of the game. Yeah, a part of getting banned because I'm reporting you to Konami because bluffing is not allowed. So now we're going to go activate talents to look at hand. Yeah, it's like the duality of men, bro. Like, they brick, then we open starter, extender, talons. One player bricks, one player draws starter, extender, talons. And the player that bricks went first. Crazy. Can you give me an example of a bluff? Think here. You're not allowed to say, like, think here, depending if you don't actually have a hand trap or not. So, like, technically, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care, bro. It's not even real. It's not even real. I'm a DB player. I'm a Master Duel player, to be correct. To correct myself. I'll report for you. Just for the record, I bluff all the time in my games. Come for me, Konami. Bluffing is integral to card games. Punishing it removes mind games. Yeah, I agree. I think bluffing should also be allowed. So they have Futso, Lancia. They're thinking of what to hit. I mean, we know the set card's not a starter. It's not an engine card. It's not Ritual Spell. It's not Prayer. They're gonna hit Futso. Okay. I guess it depends what else they have, right? I think that's fine, though. Yeah. But I think it's fine there. Clippable on stream. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let me listen to this. Please no. Bluffing is a part of the game. Yeah, a part of getting banned because I'm reporting you to Konami. Okay. That one's fair. That one's fair. I like that one. I like that one. That has me listening to the rules. I like that one. I like that clip. I like that clip. I like that clip. I like that clip. Yeah, I'll report anyone to Konami. Don't mess with me. Oh! Pot of Prosperity, Chain Ash. Oh no. He's gonna say misclick. Oh, I hit him with the misclick. That one is for Austin. I like that one. I like that one. I fuck with that one a lot. I like that one a lot. Yeah, the Ash Pot of Prosperity. They obviously don't have a way to play from here. They didn't play last turn. This was the top deck. They need Talents, but even Talents doesn't let them play because they use Pot of Prosperity. Even Talents take the token doesn't even get them game because they have MTP and the March Hare and the this, so they just set up bodies. So now they beat over token. Sure, the game's not over yet though. Honestly, I think they can still stick in this one. They just need a good card. They just need a good card. I mean, they could still have Solemn. There's nothing stopping this from being Judgment yet. MTP, okay, not Ash though. Now it's starting to look pretty bad. 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 Main phase only question mark? Yeah. We're in main phase 2. They said think in main phase 2, and then MTP, and then March here in main 2. Yeah, I mean it's not like you're scared of like Talents or anything, right? Like they already could have hit you with it. Okay, a March Hare that does not destroy. We'll take that. Because now... Oh, but they have Lancia. So they said main phase. They said standby phase. Thinking if they want to drop Lancia now or not. Okay. I was about to say... I wasn't going to say it in case that they were listening, but I would drop Lancia and standby. There's no point not to. You know you're forced to use it anyways. Because once they go main phase, they have March Hare. And it's like, it could get really awkward if their first play is like anything other than March Hare, and now they have March Hare that they can chain the Lancia, and you can't stop them. They said can't Lancia, never mind. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. They can Lancia. The impulse was set. It wasn't from hand. Cam, Julian acting like he's gonna win us crazy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I mean, yeah, it's looking pretty good for Julian here. He might not be able to combo this turn, but okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Didn't we know that in hand from backup last turn? Yeah. That's just like, yeah, that's like enough. That's enough. That's enough. It's pretty good. We are under Lancia though. How's Nibnex format? It's decent. It's decent. It's weird. I think it also depends what deck you play. Pack it up. I mean, what do they even go for here exactly? Let me think. We're under Lancia. We've gone through Splash Mage. Our opponent's top decking. I guess it depends what the last card in our hand is. It's probably just a non-engine card, though, if I had to guess. Let's assume it's a non-engine card. What do we go for with just what's on board? I don't even know. I was gonna say, are we gonna, like, Red Ransom search quick play spell? Like, that doesn't seem good. I was gonna say, I don't really like that play, especially with like MTP being gone too. So we're just gonna go White Binder, set GWC, which I think it's fine. I don't know if I really like that play either. I don't know. I was gonna say, I guess it's fine. Like if we set MTP, we play in the Ashe really hard. Like we could just actually lose to Ashe off the top deck. So I think no top deck to beat the draw. So I was gonna say, I don't think like we go for MTP. I think it'd make more sense to go for the GWC like they did, right? Because then if they out White Binder, you have GWC summon White Binder, and then you have White Binder banish Rabbit plus March Hare. So like at that point, like they have to top deck something like really specific to stop that, instead of just like Ashe, which they definitely would have in their deck as a 3 of, and they haven't gone through any of it. Yeah, okay. GG's. Okay, hold on. I need a way to contact this player.